Hey guys, Jen here, and here are your tips to your French Living Cert oral exam. Tip number 1, greet the examiner warmly. Okay, remember the examiner is a human being. He's been or she's been sitting there all day. Why not greet them? Bonjour monsieur, bonjour madame, comment allez-vous? And make a good impression. I know that if I was the examiner sitting there, I would really appreciate that. Okay, and it doesn't cost you anything. Pronounce in that case the correct ending. Okay, so of the verb. For example, vous mangez? Oui, je mange. Okay, that's a mistake I hear often. Vous mangez, IZ, oui, je mange, and not oui, je mangeais. Okay. Vous regardez, oui, je regarde. Vous écoutez, oui, j'écoute. Okay, the E is silent. Okay, that's for ER verb. Same thing applies for IR verb. Vous finissez l'école à quelle heure? Je finis, and not je finissais. Vous comprenez le français? Oui, je comprends, and not je comprenais. Okay, so don't rush just because you just heard that. Don't automatically repeat. Okay, remember you're going to use the first person je. Okay, of course, vous is the vous form is what the examiner is going to use to talk to you. If you happen to talk to them, you're going to use the vous form as well. Okay, the formal vous and not tu. Okay, so if they ask you comment allez-vous, you could answer je vais bien, merci, et vous, not et toi. Third tip, tip number 3, make a full sentence, especially with yes/no questions. Okay, you might as well make a full question, a full answer. For example, vous aimez le français? Oui, j'aime le français, and not just oui. Okay. Vous aimez le poulet? Oui, j'aime le poulet. Or negative, non, je n'aime pas le poulet. Okay, instead of just oui or non. Okay, and then of course you can expand onto that. Okay, so that's a cue for you, you know, to go ahead and show what you can say in that case. Don't rush and end up making lots of mistakes. Okay. Just because you understood the question, sometimes you're so excited that you understood that you end up rushing and making a lot of mistakes. Okay, so take the time to think and formulate your answer. This is how I'm going to answer. Okay, correct yourself if you catch yourself making a mistake. For example, a common mistake that you all make, okay, even though you heard it so many times, is your age. Okay, je suis instead of j'ai. Okay, so in French you have your age. J'ai 18 ans and not je suis 18 ans. Okay, so correct yourself. Oh, excusez-moi, non, pardon. J'ai 18 ans. You can do that. The same with masculine and feminine. You realize you use mon instead of ma, or ma instead of mon. Mon sœur. No, ma sœur, okay, because your sœur, your sister, is a girl, feminine. Okay, so correct yourself if you happen to realize that you just made a mistake. Tip number 7, if you're completely clueless, you have no idea what just been asked, again, why not ask the examiner to repeat? Excusez-moi, monsieur, pouvez-vous répéter la question, s'il vous plaît? Pouvez-vous répéter, s'il vous plaît? Could you repeat the question, please? Rather than just guessing and not answering the question. And so that's it. That's all our tips for today. And of course, again, before you leave, instead of rushing out the door, smile and greet them warmly. Merci, monsieur. Au revoir. Et voilà. So here are your tips for your French Living Cert oral exam. I hope this was helpful. That's all I have for today, and I will see you in the next video. Au revoir.